What's up, everyone? This your boy Sergeant Peeps coming at you with another good one. We're gonna talk about this Philadelphia Eagles versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday night. It was a good matchup overall, the way it started that way until the Eagles just took control of the whole game with a dominant offensive line play, outgaining them as far as time of possession 38. I think it was like 39 minutes to like they're like 17 minutes. That's mind-boggling. They on the ground over 200 yards on the ground. Let's see, total like 400 yards total. Tampa Bay didn't have an answer for anything the Eagles came up with. As far as the stats goes, the Philadelphia Eagles pretty much outgained them by more than 300 yards. I think it was, let me see, 472 yards to 174. That's crazy. And what else? They had 27 first downs to the Bucks 12. The Bucks was 2-0. And I knew coming into this game the Eagles gonna take control of the whole game. Even the only thing the Eagles struggled with on this game was red zone, as far as red zone touchdown. It seemed like they got in there and they got a little bit too cute with plays. The second time I think we went in there. No, the first time. They got all the way down to a 4th and 2, and they ran it with Gainwell, and he didn't get a first down. And that was it on that play. And then they get the ball back, and they ended up scoring a field goal. But like I say, they struggled with the red zone the whole night. As far as the running game, the Eagles, like, they second right now behind Miami in total yards rushing. And who was it? Let's see what he had. Baker Mayfield completed 15 of 25 passes for 146 yards. That's nothing compared to what the past two quarterbacks got on my secondary. Mac Jones and Kirk Cousins pretty much. They sliced and diced my secondary. But this time Baker didn't do anything because my defensive front pretty much controlled their offensive line. They was at it. Jalen Carter was a beast. He had a half a sack with Fletcher Cox. Jordan Davis was beat. This man was taking on double teams just like Jalen Carter and grabbing linemen and taking it with and tackling people in the backfield. This defensive line looking great. And they're not even hitting all cylinders as far as both the offense and the defense. I think we need to work on a couple of things, but I think it's gonna work out. It's only the third game. We got Washington next, and I already know we're gonna beat Washington. Washington got a good defensive line, but their quarterback is trash. This Sam Howell experiment with the Commanders. I'm sorry, I'm about to call them Redskins. This guy, I think he threw 4 interceptions last week against Buffalo, whoever they played last week. But yeah, this guy, he's nothing. I think I predicted. I can show you my prediction earlier. I'm just gonna tell you, I predicted 6-0. We're gonna start off. I ain't gonna tell you how far I got as far as being undefeated, but I'm just start off saying 6-0. But that Miami game, that 7th game, that's gonna be something. That's gonna be something. Oh, they scored 70 points against Denver. That's gonna be tough with Tyreek Hill, and Waddle should be back by then. But hey, we'll see. But as far as this game go, let's get back to this game. But they got after Baker Mayfield. He never had his chance. Mike Evans, he had some drop ball. He usually catch some of them balls. He had some balls that was catchable. He was dropping them. And Godwin, I didn't see he did too much. Like I say, it just was an ugly game for them. I don't know what it was. They did good against Minnesota and the Bears. Man, the Bears. But everybody they was talking junk, how his QBR was high. He'd get the ball out of the pocket quick. He'd get that ball out of there. And he has like a 70% completion percentage. So they was really feeling themselves down there. So I wasn't worried, but I guess some of the media was like, oh yeah, there was like 6 point favorite or went down to 4? I think it was. I think it went down to 4. I'm not, but anyway, I wasn't worried. I knew it was gonna take care of business. I even bet a guy from Tampa Bay, and he came at me. I'm like, bro, you do not want to make that bet, but he did, and let's just say he paid me, but he wasn't happy. Every time somebody lose, they want to talk about why they lost. If this didn't happen, then I'm like, dude, that's it. That's part of the game. Mike Evans didn't catch them balls. I don't. You still wouldn't have won. But as far as Tampa Bay defense was before this game. They was like ranked fourth and giving up like 50 yards. 50 yards rushing with Vita Veda down there. Granted, they was missing some key pieces, but they was ranked number 4. And truth be told, that didn't happen. No. Eagle dashed that ass. The holes that Swift went through, like no without contact, it was just open up holes. I could have ran through there and got 10 yards and 5 yards without making contact. That's how big this offensive line played last night. They played physical, big, old school football. Smack them in the mouth. And that's what the Eagles did. And that's how they won. Like, they not even hitting on all cylinders, especially as far as the offense goes. We going to see how this offense going to pan out for the rest of the season. Brian Johnson, new offensive coordinator, worked some bugs out with this offense. But overall, I'm satisfied because we 3-0. If you're a Bucks fan, just be satisfied you 2-1. And it should have been worse than that. You should have lost more than 25-11. So, what was it? Was it 25-11? Yes, 25-11. And it should have been worse than that, but like I said, we sucked in the red zone. And hopefully we play Washington Redskins, Commanders next, and hopefully we work out some of that before then because the schedule ain't getting no easier. And that's pretty much it. Y'all, I want to talk about one more thing. Let's talk about Jalen Carter and what he do. Jalen Carter is ranked like second among D tackles as far as pressure goes. And only person that got more than him is Javon Hargrave. And if you're Eagle fans, you are very familiar with Javon Hargrave. He was a very valuable piece for us last year to make this Super Bowl run. And then he went on to San Fran. But Jalen Carter, he on less snaps though. I mean, this dude he playing less than 50% of the snaps. His energy probably gonna be up because he's playing less snaps because we got depth on that defensive line. They're rotating him in, and he get pressure. You know what I'm saying? And this guy, I literally think he's going to be Rick of the Year. They call him Baby Rhino in camp. Big play Slay does, and that's exactly that's the way he plays. But overall, guys, this was a mix-match game. Eagles pretty much dominated and knew it, and we'll see next time how they play these Washington Commanders. All right. I see y'all next time. We're going to do another preview on the top teams, and we'll get to that. Peace.